Yeah. So I love Filipino food, to be honest. Like adobo, I still eat adobo. Like I make Filipino food at my house and stuff. It's like adobo, lumpia, which is like little meats or things wrapped in, it'd be like rice paper and then like deep fried. Way good. It's awesome. So they have a whole bunch of good food. Rice will be with every meal. It's if you're not eating rice, it's not considered a meal. Is the way it works. It's just a snack. Like burgers and stuff, that's a snack. There's no rice. So also the burgers are different because like if you go to Angel's Burger, it's like unang kagat, tinapay lahat. So it's like it's all bread pretty much, and there's like a little bit of meat. It's kind of funny. So that's like they're saying like unang kagat, tinapay lahat, or like the first bite you take, it's just gonna be bread. So, um, but yeah, so I mean the food's different. If you want to get like American food, it's all like Filipino American, right? Just like how in America we call Chinese food like Panda Express isn't Chinese food. It's not real Chinese food. It's like American Chinese food. It's the same thing there. So like if you go out to get American food, it's gonna be like Filipino American kind of thing. Um, so like with burgers, with spaghetti, things like that, and pizza, same stuff. But the food there is just, I think it's great. I love it. Um, Depending on where you are, it's going to differ though, because in pretty much every different culture in the Philippines, they have like a different kind of adobo. So like, oh, this is adobo, and then one day you'll eat it and it'll be like kind of salty, and the next day you'll eat adobo and it'll be sweet because those two different families will be from two different parts of the Philippines, right? And then some people use a lot more like spices in there. So not spices, like spicy stuff, like sili is what it's called. They're like miniature chili peppers, like this big, and if you just eat it, it'll just scorch you and kill you. But other than that, those are kind of like the basic foods you'll eat. One of my favorite dishes is called laing, which is laing. It's how do you say in English? It's like leaves from a plant called gabi, and it's like the leaves, and it's like pretty bitter, and then they put milk in it, and they can put fish in it and things like that, and they kind of like mix it together and like roast it. It's really good. It all goes with rice, so you'd eat it with rice. That's one of my favorites. That and then sinigang. That's awesome. At first, when I first had sinigang, I was like, "What is this?" Because it's like sour, like it's sour soup. Like the sabaw or the soup is like really sour. So first you're like, "What?" But it's really good. I love it. And then one of the things that everybody always talks about is balut. So balut, right? It's the duck egg that has been fertilized, and they wait like 17 days and then they boil it. So it's like partially developed. And at first, I had it on my first day in the Philippines, and not a smart idea. But like I ate it and I was just like, whoa, like that was crazy. And I think I just wasn't adjusted yet, so I was like, I got pretty sick. But about halfway through my mission, because I wouldn't eat it until then, until about halfway through, and then one of my companions who really loved it and he'd always try to get me to eat balut. And I'm like, bro, I'm not going to eat any balut. And so finally, one day I just ate it again, and I like it now. I think it's good. It's great. But if you're going to eat balut, you need to put salt in it, and you need to put vinegar in it, because that's how you make it taste like great. Yeah. So yeah. So balut, crazy. A lot of people are like, that's gross. I think it's pretty good. So. Other than that, crazy foods. I had bayawak, which is like a giant monitor lizard. So, I mean, I think it's actually, they're not supposed to eat those. Like, you can't, like, I think it's like illegal or something. I'm not sure. Don't take my word for it, but one of the members fed me that. I've had snake. I had one of the things that people will, like, different from like America and the Philippines is they eat a lot of like the intestines, kidneys, like other parts like that. And so, like even walking down the street, they'll like be selling like chicken intestines and stuff. I don't know, they're not bad. They weren't my favorite, livers and things like that. Yeah. So I mean, gotta try it, you know. Other than that, I don't know. Snake, had snake. Chicken head, that's, I don't know. For me, that I just couldn't do it. Just like seeing the chicken staring at me, I was like, I can't eat you, because it was literally just the head. So yeah, so those are kind of some things that Americans would probably find different, as well as like a dish called Dinuguan, which is like blood, so like pig blood. So I mean, yeah, that's not bad either. Like at first, I didn't really like it, But then when I went to Marinduque, we used to have lechons, which we'd get a pig, like a whole pig, and then we'd roast it, or we'd actually like hire one of the members to roast it over a fire for like 8 hours. So we'd just have this big pig and have his own pea day, and it was great. And then one of our members would make Dinuguan out of its laman, so all of its laman loob. It's like all of its like intestines and stuff, which was actually pretty good. So I actually like the way he did it. It just kind of depends on where you get it from. If it's just like the soup, or if it has like stuff in it too. So I like the one with stuff in it, but other people didn't. So I don't know. Guess it's preference, but don't hate something until you try it.